Hello, a very good morning. Welcome to the Mega News Assist News Live from the 10th Avenue Extension, Greater Estate. This is MBN TV. My name is El Samuels. The headlines. The President to open African Court Judicial Year in Tanzania. Middle East crisis, Black Queens safe in United Arab Emirates, Ablakwa. In business, Ghana to drill 20 new oil wells. On international front, Khamenei killed in a U.S.-Israel attack on Iran. The news is also live on our social media handle on MBN 360. The details of the story. The President, John Dramani Mahama, is scheduled to travel to Arusha, Tanzania, today on Sunday, 1st March, to serve as a special guest of honor at the official opening of the 2026 Judicial Year of the African Court on Human and People's Rights. The solemn ceremony will take place today, Monday, and marks a historic milestone as it is the first time a sitting president of the Republic of Ghana has been invited to formally address the African Union Court. The event also coincides with the launch of activities marking the 20th anniversary of the court, which was established to strengthen the protection of humans and people's rights across the continent. The theme chosen for the Judicial Year opening and anniversary celebration is 20 years of service in protecting human and people's rights in Africa, reflecting the court's evolving role in Africa's legal and governance landscape. The African Court on Human and People's Rights was created to complement and reinforce the work of national courts and regional human rights mechanisms. Over the past 2 decades, it has handled cases that test the balance between state sovereignty and individual liberties and collective rights. The 20th anniversary offers opportunity for reflection on the court's achievement, challenges, and future direction at a time when governance, democracy, and the rule of law remain central concerns across Africa. The President Mahama's participation underscores Ghana's long-standing engagement with continental institutions and its advocacy for constitutionalism, judicial independence, and human rights protection. His presence at the opening of the Judicial Year is expected to highlight the importance of political leadership in supporting judicial bodies that safeguard rights and promote accountability. According to the organizers, the ceremony will bring together judges of the court, representatives of the African Union, diplomats, legal scholars, and civil society actors from across the continent. Discussions are expected to focus on the court's jurisprudence, its interaction with national legal systems, and ways to strengthen compliance with its decisions. The Judicial Secretary has urged Ghanaians to support and engage with the country's specialized court, highlighting their critical role in delivering timely and effective justice. Musa Ahmed explained that specialized courts are not new to Ghana, pointing to the existing divisions such as Fast-Track Court, Financial Crime Court, and Commercial Courts, of all which are part of the High Court.
Thinking about establishing the court, at the same time, unknown to him, the President was also thinking about it. So the two of them, if you like, came to a meeting point where both of them shared a common objective to establish a specialized court. Hence, the Chief Justice's initiative to establish these courts. And they are established to deal with specialized cases. I must be quick to add that these specialized courts are not the first of their kind. In Ghana, we have had the establishment of the fast-track courts. We've also have the establishment of the financial crimes courts, the commercial courts. These are all specialized divisions of the High Court.
He further noted that Ghana is following the lead of several countries, including Kenya, South Africa, Canada, and Australia, where specialized courts have long been used to tackle complex legal issues.
Internationally, if you go to Kenya, they have the specialized courts in their system. If you go to South Africa, they have it. If you go to Canada, they have it. If you go to Australia, they have it. So it is not one of a kind in Ghana. And so I would ask or implore our citizens to embrace it as we move forward to tackle corruption, tackle financial crimes, tackle online cyberspace crimes, tackle environmental crimes, and others.
He stressed that expansion of specialized courts will target critical areas such as corruption, financial crimes, cyber offenses, and environmental violation, helping to reduce delays and improve the quality of judicial outcomes. Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa has assured Ghanaians that the country's celebrated black queens are safe and in good health whilst in South United Arab Emirates, UAE. In a Facebook post on Sunday, March 1st, Ablakwa said he has personally communicated with the team's leadership and confirmed their well-being. He added that Ghana's diplomatic mission in the UAE has been actively providing consular support to the squad. The statement comes amidst heightened tensions in the region, with several countries including Qatar and Kuwait reportedly closing their airspace following a wave of military actions and retaliatory strikes. Report has suggested that members of the senior women's national team, the Black Queens, were stranded due to the turmoil. The team arrived in Dubai on Friday, 25th February, to participate in the Pink Ladies Cup, a four-nation invitational tournament scheduled as part of the international women's football calendar. The Ghanaian delegation, consisting of 25 players and 16 officials, are currently launched at 4 Point Sheraton in Sharjah, near Dubai. The team officials have instructed players to pack their belongings as a precautionary measure whilst awaiting further directives. Now, away from the Black Queens comes, let's go straight to the business desk, where Ghana is set to drill 20 new wells following a major investment commitment secured by the President, John Dramani Mahama, aimed at reviving the country's petroleum sector and reversing years of production decline. Announcing the development during his address to the parliament, the president revealed that two major agreements have been reached with key upstream partners, unlocking a combined $3.5 billion in fresh capital for oil and gas development. The announcement signals renewed momentum in Ghana's upstream petroleum industry after years of reduced output and investor uncertainty. The investment in the Jubilee field and Tain field is expected to significantly expand production capacity and extend the life of the fields, which has been central to Ghana's oil story since commercial production began in 2010. Drilling up to 20 new wells will enhance reserve recovery and also improve operational efficiency. Industry experts say such large-scale drilling programs are critical for maintaining output levels in matured offshore fields. The president emphasized the new commitment reflect restored investor confidence and a shared vision for revitalizing the sector. Increased activities in the Jubilee and Tain fields is also expected to stimulate job creation, local content participation, and service industry growth. On an international front, Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has been killed in a U.S.-Israel attack on his country. Iranian state media confirmed in the early hours on Sunday, March 1st, 2026, that the Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was killed in his office in the U.S.-Israel attack on Iran, following earlier report of his killing by President Donald Trump and Israeli officials. Iranian state media said that Khamenei's daughter, son-in-law, and grandson were also killed. Additionally, the state media confirmed the killing of Khamenei's security advisor, Ali Shakini, as well as the IRGC Commander-in-Chief Mohammed Pakpour in the ongoing U.S.-Israel attacks. Netanyahu said in his address that many senior figures has been eliminated in the wave of attacks targeting senior leaders, as Trump called for the government to be tough toppled. Khomeini has been Iran's supreme leader since 1989, succeeding the founder of the post-Shah Iran, Ayatollah Khomeini, who steered Iran's 1979 revolution. The supreme leader holds ultimate authority over all branches of government, the military and the judiciary, whilst also acting as the country's spiritual leader. Away from the Middle East, we go for to the weather and bring you the weather update from the MBN Weather Center in association with the Accra Meteorological Service. We'll bring you some more of this update in the next 24 hours. Impactful update. Stay with us. Hours, what to expect as you move out this Monday. It's a Monday, the 2nd of March. During the early hours of the day, mist and fog patches are expected to form along the coastline, forest and mountainous areas. Conditions are expected to prevail across the country as the day progresses. However, localized thunderstorm or rain are likely to affect some few areas within the coastline, slightly north of the coastline, and the inland areas of the country from late afternoon into the evening hours. Northern Ghana will experience fairly dry and slightly hazy conditions throughout the forecast period. The temperatures for the next 24 hours, the coast will experience a minimum of 24 degrees, a maximum of 33. Forest 22 degrees minimum, maximum 35. Transition 22 degrees minimum, a maximum 36. Northern 23 degrees minimum, a maximum of 38 degrees. And that does it for the weather and its update, brought to you from the MBN Weather Center in association with the Ghana Meteorological Agency. And just before we take leave of you, let's take a second look at the stories making headlines. The president to open African Court Judicial Year in Tanzania. Middle East crisis, Black Queens safe in United Arab Emirates, Ablakwa. In business, Ghana to drill 20 new oil wells. On international front, Khamenei killed in a U.S.-Israel attack on Iran. For more news, log on to MBN 360. The news came to live from our studios on the 10th Avenue Extension, Grade X. Up next is a sports update.